It's Friday night here in the shop. There we go. So yeah, it's Friday night. Got a couple of things to do in here. Long week, dude. I'm looking forward to just getting in here and messing around, dude, chilling. Here's the stuff we did yesterday. This is just like a little box. Nothing fancy. I just wanted it to look like just a little piece of wood. But then you open it up. It's got a little compartment in there. I don't know what's up with my camera on. Let me try this. Hey, there it is. And then also yesterday we built this thing. It's just like a little wooden jar. So let me get these out of the way. Let me get started on tonight. Oh yeah, last night too, I oiled up all these little trays that I used to like kind of just hold little drawer pulls and other silly stuff on my desk. I think I might, yeah, I got some cedar. I might build a little bigger catch-all for the desk here today, I'm thinking. This view doesn't show my desk at all, dude. Anyways, to anybody that was just trying to tune in on the TikTok, I don't know what's going on with that platform, dude, but that was not working out, so it's YouTube only. Yeah, I was thinking about making a little box to keep all these type of little cool little doodads in on my desk. Just get it a little more organized in here. Hope everybody's had a good week. That is a wavy piece of wood, dude. Yeah, that's what I'll do is I'll make a little box, dude. Have a little, let's call it. Let's call it 9x5. 9x6. That'd be good size little box, dude. Just help keep all this kind of shit organized. And I have a piece of cedar for that right here. Welcome, everybody. Who's that, Harry? What's happening, man? Time to safety up here, dude. Which means I'm gonna lose. I can still wear little sleeves if I roll them up. Definitely don't like these hanging out. Good, very good. So this is just going to be like a tiny little catch-all kind of little box over here. I forgot the bottom. You know what, my guy? We could do this actually. This will make it a little easier on ourselves. Like your bandsaw blade broke? What kind was it? I thought you ordered a, didn't you order a Timberwolf or something? Just gonna sand these, give these boards a quick little sanding before I nail them together. Welcome, everybody. Which Timberwolf did you get? Because I just ordered a, oh, what's going on here? I just ordered the 3/16 10 TPI one. I ordered two of them because I broke one of them on that Burl last time. I don't want to be without a super nice blade again, dude. I've been using kind of a not a super great blade. Yeah, I think that's going to be a really, really good blade for like doing tighter scroll work and stuff like that. I'm excited to try it out. I thought about buying like the 3-pack that they offer that like has 3 different sizes, but I think that one's going to be fine for what I need it for. You know, they do have that. You have an even smaller one, I think. I want to say was it 1/8 of an inch, dude? I know they had a super tiny one, and I thought I would probably break it if I got it. Yeah, so this box is just going to be it's just going to be a quick and dirty little box, dude, to make a catch-all, you know. Just a quick and dirty little box. I didn't do my measurements right. There we go. Doesn't matter. Totally didn't do my measurement right, but that's okay because I can cut this. So I can cut this one. Yeah, I had to buy a cheap blade last time because mine broke, and the closest one was like an hour drive, so I went and I grabbed one of those. And I've been using it for a couple weeks, but dude, it doesn't cut super. It doesn't scroll very well, and it doesn't like scroll super well, and it doesn't like resaw super well, but it does both kind of like okay. So I think it's a what is it? It's a quarter inch 6 TPI is what I'm talking about. And it kind of like does both okay. Yeah, so this is just going to be a quick and dirty little kind of catch-all box for my desk here. It's going to work. No, it's not. Because I didn't factor in that, dude. Idiot. Take another half off this one. Just another Friday night in the shop, dude. Just kind of winging it, you know? Just kind of winging it, dude. Oh, it dulled already? Did you retract the message or did it retract your message for you? What's happening there? Because I've seen that like happen. What do you mean is that pain? Oh, pine. No, this is cedar. This is a cedar fence board. And I'm just making like a little catch-all box to go over here for all these little pieces that I end up turning into stuff. And somebody yelled at me on the stream that my desk was too dirty last night, so I'm just tightening it up a little bit for you, bud. Whoever that was. Dude, and we have what I like to call close enough. So, actually, you know what? I think that's too tall, dude. It's fine. It's fine. is, dude. Just a quick and dirty little catch-all box for the desk. Get a little more organized there. Oh yeah, and I had one come out there. Bam. Now, all these little cool little pieces that I've been saving for whatever. This one stays out. That one actually stays out. Can all go in here. You know? They can all go in here. How can I repair this one, dude? That is a good question. What the fuck was that to? That was to something. I know it seems weird, dude, to save all these little chunks, but I seem to find uses for them, like handles for stuff, or drawer pulls, or little things, dude. You know? You never know. This little piece can fuck off, though. Dude. Maybe you guys can stop yelling at me. Usefuls, dude. Useful. Oh yeah, I was going to prep for tomorrow's giveaway stream, actually. So, guys, one other thing I was thinking, dude, for the mallet, right? So the mallet, for this box, no, dude, this is just like a quick and dirty little thing. It's gonna stay right there. But for the mallet, dude, I think the mallet would look sick made out of this figured walnut. Is it overkill, dude? Maybe. But like, that would be a freaking epic mallet, right? So that's right there. Like 1 1/16. 3/4. Okay, so ripping that in half. Yeah. Okay, so one side of the mallet. The other side of the mallet. I'm just gonna rip this down on the bandsaw real quick, guys. All right, so it's a nice piece of scrap though, dude. It's not long enough to be a handle. Back to that later. So this will be, who's that? Edison, what's up? Welcome. So this will be the head of that mallet. Will be this figured walnut, dude. And that's gonna be pretty fucking sick, dude. And then I need something for the handle though. And I don't really want to use that. I don't want to use that pine. Maybe I'll use that pine. I'm not sure what to use for the handle, dudes. I got pine. But pine's not like a Gene, what's up? Pine's not like a super good handle, dude. But this is like, I made this one out of pallets and shit, and it's doing great. So I just want this to be a sturdy hammer, but maybe I will use pine. I got some pine over there. I kind of want to use like a lighter color wood for the handle. Not just the handle, but there's gonna need to be a middle piece too, right? So like, one sec. All right. So I got some pine right here, dude. I got some pine right here. That'll actually look nice, I think. Doing great, Gene. Thank you for asking, sir. Right, that'll look good in between there, right? Like, I'll cut out those will be, oh, if they're gonna be face grain, they gotta be different size. Oh, they'll be fine. Yeah, so, yeah, that'll look not too shabby, right? Yeah, pine is pretty soft, dude, but it's just for the handle, and I guess for the center, that's bad. I could use, what's that, dude? It's not thick enough. How thick is that? That's a perfect thickness. So I could use this in the face of it, dude. Do I have another piece of walnut that size? Excuse me. Pay her down. Yeah, you know what? So these can go in here. And the handle can go up in there. Those aren't quite thick enough though, dude. Oh, no, that's the wrong size. Yeah, we're gonna go pine. We're going pine. It'll be pine. Alright. It'll be just fine. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go thank you, Gene. I'm gonna go rip these down on the bandsaw real quick. It's gonna just take a second. stubby, bro. I should have measured the length first, man. What's that thing? We can get out of this. We can get out of this one, dude. We got 12 inches here. Oh, dude, we could do cedar, bro. The handle could also be cedar, dude. I'm gonna rip the handle down real quick. Very nice, dude. Very nice. Oh yeah, white oak would be sick, dude. I gotta use what I got. It'll be fine. It'll be a good looking hammer, so it'll be like, this is just a rough draft, if you will. So the front of it's gonna look like that. Or perhaps this. And the handle will be the same color as the middle. And I mean, I don't think it's going to be a hammer people are necessarily going to want to use too much, since it's going to be this like crazy figured walnut. They'll probably want to like display it. Be like, I won this off the fucking one dude. So I don't want to assemble this just yet. I just kind of wanted to get a little kit together for tomorrow. So we can set this over here, dude. There's our little mallet kit. And then I wanted to also, hold on. I got some more super nice walnut here. And so I wanted to do like a layered walnut, cedar, maybe walnuts, 2 cedars, and then a walnut. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll cut this one here. And we'll cut this one here. I'm just winging it, dudes. You know how I roll. I like to just wing it. Dude, that'd be a pretty good box, huh? Yeah, the head will be glued, and then I'll also put a little wedge in it. But yeah, the head is going to be glued together and clamped. That's kind of a... Walnut's a hardwood. It's not the hardest, but it's a hardwood. That's why it's such a pain in the neck to sand. Okay. Now I can decide which piece is going to be the face of it. You know what? I'm going to actually sand all this down so that it glues together a little better. Time to get a heater for the shop. About 40 degrees in here, dude. The other mallet's made out of, I'm not sure what wood it is exactly. It's from a pallet. It's heat treated from a pallet. It's like, it's really hard. Degrees in December is it's a little weird, dude. It's cold here. At least the rain and wind's over for at least the next 5 or 6 days here, so that's cool. 40 degrees is pretty cold in the shop. Hey, welcome. I mean, I get it though. You're from Canada. It's a lot colder up there. I get it, but 40 degrees is also pretty cold, dude. Harry, is Killeen, Texas? Is that North Texas? No, it's cool. I'll clean up after, dude. It came with like a dust collector thing that doesn't stay on it, bro. I don't even know where it is. It likes to fall off and then roll over into Black Widow land. But yeah, no, I have a dust collector for it. But you'll see, it doesn't stay on, and I just get it all dirty in here. But yeah, here I got family in Killeen. I don't know if that's near where you're at, but. What up, Kevin? Yo, this piece looks like bacon. Yeah, I was hoping we were going to get snow. It didn't get cold enough this time, so maybe the next storm. Oh, I got you. Kevin, are you in Texas too? Because Harry's over there in Texas. You know, dude, let's see something, bud. Let's see if that'll hook up. That doesn't hook up. That doesn't exactly hook up. All right, dude, we're gonna try it your way, sir. No, I don't like that. I don't necessarily like that either. We'll try it your way another time. I'm going to get distracted trying to make that happen. Dude, heat gun's a good idea. Tape's not a good idea because I use that shop vac to do other shit. Regularly. Heat gun's a good idea. I got a heat gun somewhere around here. Because then I could just shape it and it could permanently just be a quick attach. Kind of like it like that. Oh yeah, one more thing I was going to do. I'm getting low on walnut, dudes. Joseph, what's up? Welcome. I'm gluing together this walnut and this cedar. So for tomorrow's giveaway, so tomorrow we're doing a giveaway for celebrating 500 subscribers. The winner of the raffle is going to have their choice of either a mallet, a wooden mallet made from walnut and pine, or a wooden bandsaw box made from walnut and cedar. The walnut for both of those is very nice. It's like highly figured walnut. So yeah. Yes, sir. And yeah, if you tune in tomorrow night around 6, I'm going to fire up the stream. At some point, we're going to do the raffle. And subscribers will be able to enter. We have a verification process for that. And the winner will get to choose between one of those things. I think it'll be cool, dude. I'm looking forward to it. Glue these. Whoa, bud. Yep, I do. I'll mess with pallets sometimes, dude. Just be sure when you go pick up pallets that they don't have the letters MB stamped on it, because that means they're treated with methyl bromide. You want to try to get the heat treated ones, so they're not injected with nasty chemicals. You don't want to be cutting up methyl bromide treated pallets in your shop, dude. Very bad. Also, taking apart pallets is an absolute bitch. Like, dude, the nails they use for them are like these little, they have like a twist to them so they don't back out easily. Pallets are designed to be like super tough and not fall apart. So like, they're kind of a pain in the ass to take pallets apart. Yeah, but make sure you check on the side of the pallet. It'll be stamped with something. There's MB, and I think heat treated is HT. There's one other one. I forgot. I just try to grab the heat treated ones because the wood is super duper dense, dude. And then it's kind of like, it's cool. It's cool to do, but like, you got to think about like how much of your time you want to devote to like to taking apart pallets, dude. Because if you want to build anything, you're gonna have to take apart a lot of pallets. And it's gonna take a significant amount of time, which I'll do. Like if I find a really good pallet, I'll take the time to take it apart. But to like sit there and go through a giant stack of pallets, it's not really fun, dude. And like for your time, you know, it's like, I don't know, I think it's better off to just kind of like salvage wood other ways or buy wood or whatever than pallets a lot of the time. But for small projects, or if you find a hella dope pallet that's real clean and yeah. Pallets are fun. I built my doghouse out of pallets, dude, and it was hella work, dude, to take apart all those pallets. And you know what, dude? That dog, guys. Oh my god, dude. We bought him in like a big old like 5 foot by 10 foot by 7 foot tall kennel. It's got a roof. He won't go in it. Like if you put him in it, he will just throw himself at the door until he either hurts himself or gets through the door because he's like a 120-pound dog. So like he absolutely won't go in there. And so I built him the doghouse, dude, a nice cozy doghouse. He absolutely he will not go in the dog. I can like go in your doghouse, you know, and tell him. He'll go in there and he'll like lay down. And he'll just like he'll give me this look like he doesn't want to be in there, and then he'll leave as soon as he can. And so then I was like, okay, he absolutely hates the doghouse. He hates the kennel. No amount of treats or training or anything makes him want to go in there on his own. Like you can make him go in there, but he will not go in there on his own. So I took a whole bunch of straw and I threw it down all over the yard, like where he goes. I covered every inch of mud with straw, with a thick layer of straw. So he didn't have to lay in the mud because he didn't want to go in the doghouse. He didn't want to go in the kennel. And I'll be damned if that dog didn't pull a bunch of the straw out of the way and dig a little hole down into the mud and then lay in the mud, dude. He's like, okay, bud, you get the mud. Good job. You know? He's just a stubborn old dog. Yeah, dude. Like when it was really, really storming the other day, he kept like, you know, coming up to me and acting like he had to go out. And I took him out a bunch of times that day in the like super windy, blowing rain. And he didn't need to go to the bathroom. He just wanted to be out in the rain. Like he just wanted to be out in the cold, windy rain. He loves it. He's crazy. Squeeze out that one. It's very tight. He's a Great Pyrenees. So I guess they like the outside, you know. He likes the cold, dude. At like a psychotic level. Yo, Chico, what's up? Chico and Chico, that's nearby, dude. I'm down in Cobb, Chico. And thank you. For anybody just tuning in, there's a community tab on my page, and that's for you guys to post your work. So feel free to post your work in the community tab, guys, and we can check it out and admire it. Because I know that a huge percentage of the people that come to this stream are also woodworkers. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. Feel free to post your work in there. We got a couple guys that post their work in there. Gene posted something pretty good in there the other day. Harry's done some nice stuff that he's posted in there too. So it's a cool little spot to see what you guys are also doing, you know. All right, this one's going away till tomorrow. Let me see here. What else is there to do today, dude? Oh, that's right. I was going to make a little... So I've got these big pieces of walnut, and they end up getting all wavy, so the dude told me it's something called like cellular collapse or something is what happened in these ones. So I think I gotta plane these before I can really do much with them, dude. Or do I? Let me see. Let me see something here. Pretty fucked. Yeah, so who is it? Hey, welcome, welcome. So yeah, so you can see what I'm talking about with that. You see what happened there? It like collapsed or whatever inside there. So I can't make napkin holders out of these till I plane it, dude. And I'm not gonna fire up the planer tonight because I'm a better neighbor than that. I do have this little piece of madrone burl, and we could possibly make a little box out of this one, maybe. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna switch you guys over to bandsaw view. Here we go. Heading over to bandsaw view, guys. Yes. So I got this piece of madrone burl. It's pretty gnarly, dude. But I think I'm gonna leave this as the top. And we'll try to make a little box out of this one. Let's see what we can do. Get the bottom off. I'm going to use this for cutting the drawer off because I don't like to risk it with the little round pieces, you know.
All right, guys, I'm going to switch you back over to workbench view. There we go.
All right, so this piece of madrone is pretty fragile, dude. But it is also very, very nice. And so we'll just be careful as we go here. That's the top. So while we're here, let's get this sorted out. Yep, that is the way. Yeah, guys, feel free to post your work up in the community tab here on my channel, and then we can, you know, people can check out your work and follow you and stuff. Okay, right there. Is it really off? I guess so. Oh no, dude. Now, a couple of things I wanted to fix on this one. One, what's that? That is nar, dude. So let's get it clamped first. For my day job, I don't really talk about my day job because I don't want to dox myself. Yeah, woodworking is a hobby, but I'm trying to like eventually grow it into something that like replaces my day job. But yeah, I don't really like talk about my life outside my day job outside of this on the stream because it would be kind of easy to dox me there. Yeah. Woodworking is like, yeah, it's like my hobby, my passion. It's what I do when I don't have to do anything else, you know what I mean? So if one day I could get paid enough from it that I don't have to like go do a normal day job, that would be cool, dude. And if not, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And so there's a little chunk in here that's like almost coming off, pretty unstable. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and just take some thin CA glue and and put it in there. Let's see if we can't like hold that little piece together, because I think it looks really cool with how gnarly it is, but I don't want it to break off. So actually I'm going to go over all these little cracks on here. Franz Bros, what's up? Welcome. All right. Let's see if that sealed it all up. I ordered the dark CA glue, and they're saying it's going to be here by January 2nd. So I think the holidays kind of slowed everything down a little bit. I'm looking forward to messing with that dark CA glue though. Especially on the walnut, dude. That ain't holding, man. It ain't holding. Maybe it needs a thicker. Yeah, it was that Star Bond. I ordered that Star Bond black CA. Are you talking about like Elmer's glue, like for paper? Are you talking about wood glue? I'm not sure if you could use Elmer's, white Elmer's glue in woodworking. I mean, I guess you could. I do have, I've got, where is it? Where'd that go? Somewhere I've got some like Elmer's wood glue, and I didn't really like it that much. Here it is. I've used it, but I don't know. I didn't like it as much. I keep it for emergencies. It says it sets in 30 minutes, which is pretty good, but this is also just for interior, and I like to use the interior exterior. Gene, you ever mess with that colored Star Bond CA glue? That's what I ordered. Well, I'll let you guys know how it comes out. Looks pretty cool though, dude, for like walnut or darker woods, to just be able to like hit it with that and not have to get the sawdust in there. That's why I got it. Just kind of waiting for this one to dry. I need to sharpen my chisels too, dude. Maybe I can get to that. You know, the bandsaw box, like really, bandsaw box fever got into me the last few weeks, dudes. I've just been making tons of those things, man. I got like, man, I must have 30 or 40 of those suckers sitting around now. So I have some of them up on my Etsy. I'm gonna start Sundays I'm gonna start putting more stuff on Etsy. It's my day off. I have more time to like mess around on the computer, but I don't like that. I don't like that part of it. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that I can fill the gap on this little crack right here with CA glue. I'm holding it tight right now. It's not really. I might have to cut that off, dude. Okay, it's getting better. It's on the top of the box too, dude. Let's give it a little. Frank, what's happening? Whoo! Yeah, buddy. Give it one more go. On this side. Yeah, that is very sharp, dude. All right, dude. Whew. Just taking a moment to sharpen the chisels while that glue dries on this one, guys. It's just something that I keep putting off. I really need to not put it off anymore. Let's test this little buddy out here. Oh yeah, dude. Okay. I like after the storms, man, I can hear all the frogs out there and stuff. It's nice, man. It's very nice. Okay, yeah, that is fucking sharp, dude. It's not as sharp as I would like. I'm gonna keep going on it. Okay, yeah, that is fucking sharp as hell now, dude. Woo! That's crazy. I think this is my most used chisel right here. This little guy. Sharp. Getting there. Getting there on this one, guys. Don't forget, tomorrow night, guys, we're doing the giveaway stream. And we're going to put the subscribers' names that are there in a random number generator, and the winner will get to choose between a mallet, a wooden mallet, and a bandsaw box. We're going to make live on stream tomorrow night. And I picked out some really nice freaking walnut for both of those projects, dude. Like this is the walnut for the mallet. It's like super figured walnut. That's flat, but it looks like it's not. That's super figured walnut, dude. Very nice. We're gonna make the mallet out of this. We're gonna make the bandsaw box out of very similar pieces of wood. So tomorrow night, that's the night for the giveaway. The giveaway episode is a thank you to getting 500 subscribers. Holy smokes, that's a short little one. Thank you, Gene. And I appreciate that, dude. I also like your work. So the feeling's mutual, bud. All right. We got the chisels squared away, dude. I've been meaning to sharpen the chisels for a while. Keep putting it off, man. Keep putting it off. Not today. Today we sharpen the chisels. I still gotta sharpen the gouges, but that'll be for another day. They get that hardened off. Heck yeah, guys. How often do you guys find yourselves sharpening your chisels? I mean that. Like, do you have a set day per month, each month, or every couple weeks, or even every week, or whatever? Or do you sharpen them when you notice they're starting to get dull? How do you guys keep your chisels sharp, man? That is still drying, dude. Not if I do this, though. Once a month. Seems reasonable. I gotta throw on a sweater, guys. It's freaking getting chilly in here, man. Must be down to like 35 in here, maybe, dude. 32. Oh man. I might grab my heater out of my RV tomorrow, dude. So that little piece hardened off quite nicely. I was worried about it, and I think it's going to be fine. In fact, I think it could handle being, I think it could handle a little journey over to the belt sander, dude. As long as I don't sand too hard. You guys see the belt sander? Oh, yeah. Is that it right there? Yeah, that's it.
kind of want to finish with it. Pretty sick, dude.
Gene, you like those ones that have like the cracks and stuff through them too, or what? Because I'm a huge fan of that look. It's like people to me, dude. Like if everybody was perfect, it wouldn't be very interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's the little cracks. It's the little things like that. Make people unique, dude. Same with wood. Whoa. Reckless, man. Watch out. Dude. Quit being a dumbass. There you go. I don't understand. I don't understand. See, this is why I save the little offcuts and stuff, man, because like that could be a cool little handle on something, you know? This could be cut and made into multiple handles, or it could be a little, I save the little offcuts. Now, you know, some people will like that and some people won't, and it's fine, you know. In the last few weeks, I've made like 30 or 40 of these. Yeah. Good luck finding a madrone burl without cracks, though. But yeah, some of these are going to be like that, dude. I love that look, you know. That's obviously not sanded, but I love the look. I like when I make something and I finish it and I oil it and it looks like it's 300 years old, dude. I dig it. But I also realize that you know, that look isn't everybody's cup of tea. I get it. It's okay. I guess what I'm saying is you're not wrong for not liking something that has a bunch of cracks in it. But neither is somebody that likes it. That's just a matter of preference, dude. I think this should be another bandsaw box face, this one. Who do we got there? Master Corgi. What's happening, dude? I love corgis. I'm gonna have to take this over to the belt sander, guys, to get some of this lip. There's like a little lip on it, and perfect candidate for the belt sander.
All right, so it's ready for some finer sanding. Well, we got it down to mostly where it needs to be. The top is sick.
All right, Harry, good night, man. Good to see you. So where this piece of Madrone burl came from is it came from like a super giant gnarly madrone tree in Willits, California, and like it had been struck by lightning, dude. It was all fucked up. And from what I understand, the people that went and dug out the burl, it took their team like multiple days to dig the burl out of the ground using a tractor. Like it was just a gnarly burl. And this is a piece of that. This is actually right near where the tree got struck by lightning. Like, and it had been struck by lightning and it had like split open, you know? And this piece comes from like down there. And so, yeah, it's gnarly, dude. Like, but look at those pinks. Look at those pinks and purples in that wood. So, yeah, I think that by like leaving the cracks and working with them, it shows the character of the wood that, like, you know, this tree survived for a long time, dude. It survived lightning. It survived all kinds of shit. And so this wood is like venerable, dude. You know? That's how I feel about it anyway. I'm going to get back to sanding. I agree. I agree, Gene. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
chisel out this white part right here.
this paper's getting tired. I gotta replace it. There we go. Going to 120 grit on this one. What's the deal? Pretty dusty. Freshy.
this is from a piece of madrone burl. And the person I got it from, they got it from Willits, California. And it was from like a big, gnarly madrone tree. This was the burl on it. The tree had been like struck by lightning and was like split and was like this big, gnarly thing. And they were the ones that went to harvest it when the person who owned the property wanted it removed or whatever. So they said it took them multiple days with a crew of people and a tractor to dig it all out. And I met her sometime down the road from there when she was selling the little bit she had left, and I was able to get a chunk of it. So I love it. I'm pretty sure madrone burl only occurs on like the northwest coastal area. Pretty sure. It's hard to work with, dude. It's like, it's a really, really, really hard wood, but it's also very like brittle, if that makes sense. So like, it's super dense and hard, but it's also can be brittle. And so it's just, but if you do manage to get it like nice and smoothly polished and oiled, it looks amazing. Like this has like, just this little slice right here has like purple, pink, all different kind of colors in it. So yeah, this is like one of a couple little tiny pieces of it I have left. And so the first box I made with this ended up being so badass that I kept it for myself, and it's sitting on my dresser. It ended up being super dope. But yeah, I like it. It's not as easy to work with as walnut, believe it or not. Check it out. Check out this piece. So I have this piece, which still has like part of the root on it. And so this could end up being something pretty cool. I don't know what yet. I don't know if I want to turn this into a box or just kind of like turn it into a sculpture. I might turn this one into a sculpture instead of a box. And then the last little chunk I have is this one. So I got this chunk. I'm not sure what I want to make with it. It does have some of the root on the back, so I don't know. It's a large chunk of that madrone burl holding on to it. But look at the colors in the face of this piece, dude. Can you see that on the camera? It's like crazy colors, dude. Purple, pink, orange. This stuff is like so dense that when I got the chunk of burl back home and I threw it on, I was going to process it on the bandsaw, and it actually like binded up and broke the blade that I had on my bandsaw. So I ended up having to like first process it into smaller pieces with a chainsaw.
Very cool grain on this one.
I think I'm gonna sand this one to 220, dude. Yeah, we'll go to 220. How's everybody doing tonight, dude? Thanks for hanging out with me. I see you guys chilling in there. I appreciate you guys hanging out, dude. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, that feels like it's smooth enough. It feels like I could just drop it on accident. All right, dudes, let's oil this one, huh? Let's get this one oiled up, dude. We've got some options here. Let's talk about those. I've got a dark walnut Danish oil. I've got which actually looks pretty good on the Madrone, but this one has a lot of figure character, and I think that going with a dark finish on it is going to really kill it. So I don't think we should do the dark walnut. I'm open to doing the golden oak tinted oil on this, and I'm also open to doing the teak oil on this. Or not teak oil, but tongue oil. Let me get a little station set up right here, dude. Appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. It's Friday night, shop stream. Let me vacuum this up real quick, dude. This is I think this is the end of week. This is week 6 or 7 of streaming every night. week 6 or 7 of streaming every night. We're up to, I think we're up to 530 subscribers, 2,000 watch hours. We hit the first subscriber goal. The giveaway for that's going to be tomorrow night. One lucky person is going to win a custom-made item. Then the next goal is 1,000 subs, which I think we'll be able to do in the next month or so, guys. I think we're doing all right. Anyways, let's get to oiling this. I've decided to do the golden oak on this one, just because I haven't used this finish on. I haven't used this specific finish on the Madrone Burl yet, so I just wanted to see it. See what it looks like. Oh man, I'll tell you what, dude. Once we're done here, guys, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my Friday night with a cold one, dude. All right, let's get after this. This is a piece of Madrone Burl from Willits, California, and we are gonna hit it with the Watco Golden Oak tinted Danish oil. Let's get that on camera. Yeah, buddy. Dude, that's a thirsty piece of wood, dude. Look at it just drinking it up. Thanks everybody for tuning in to the Friday night shop stream at Cobb Mountain Woodworks. My name is Vance. I am your host. You know, I don't really have like a favorite beer necessarily. I think what I got in the fridge right now is some Coors. I'm down for whatever. I'll drink a Michelob Ultra. Like I don't really it's like sometimes I'll go to pick up some beers and I'll get like a super nice like bottle of like a Belgian triple or whatever, you know, where it's like $14 for one bottle or whatever. And sometimes I'll go get a Coors Light. I don't know. I like it all, I guess. I can appreciate all of it. Yeah, you want to take another gander at that one? Check it out. I'm loving this stripe next to the crack. It's like pink stripe next to the crack, dude. That is fucking cool. Yeah, thank you. This was the piece that like last week or whatever I tried to save with glue. I tried to save it with CA glue, and then I was thinking like I might not be able to make anything out of it. And then tonight I was like, you know what, let's at least try to do something with it, you know? And it's not a bad little piece, dude. This piece, I think, this part's gonna be really nice. Oh, are you talking about the I know what you're talking about. That was like last week. You're talking about that big cutting board with like the grayish colored wood where the handle broke. That's who you are, right? MRH. You did that cutting board and it was super nice, and then the handle broke, right? Am I remembering correctly? This is a piece of Madrone Burl from Willits, California, is where this one came from. Okay, yeah, I thought I remembered your name. Are we also? Am I also following you on? No, you're not from TikTok, are you? You're just on YouTube. Yeah, I remember you, dude. Hey, some guy put a comment on one of your videos, and he was like, "Hurry up, speed it up," or whatever. Do you know what I'm talking about? Fucking ignore people like that, bro. Don't listen to that. Go at your own speed. Do your own thing. You know. Risky maneuver. Yep. Risky maneuver. It's just weird that they would put that. It's like, I mean, it's like if the guy wanted to, he could up the playback speed. It's like, just up your playback speed, bro. If you're in a hurry, damn. Oh, so this is just like a little box, dude. Like, you put it's just a tiny box, this one. So it's a piece of Madrone Burl that this came from. And it's just a little box. Hey, tomorrow night, come to the stream tomorrow night. I'm gonna start it at 6. We're gonna have like a raffle or whatever, and the winner's gonna get either a mallet, either a wooden mallet, or one of these boxes from me. And I already picked out the lumber. I already picked out the wood for the mallet, and it's some highly figured walnut, and same thing for the box. So, like, yeah, if you want to tune in tomorrow for a chance to win, feel free, dude. I'll be here. I'm gonna let this drink for a second, and then come back through and wipe off any excess. Oh, this is still thirsty. Yeah, dude, I feel like I kind of lucked out getting this piece of wood, dude. Also, MRH, what it says? Yeah, MRH. In my community tab, you can post your work and stuff in my community tab there too. So like the community here can check it out and follow you and stuff like that if you want. Just don't put like follow me or, subscribe, follow for follow or anything like that. I don't think YouTube likes shit like that. When you like I think if you like post like subscribe and a comment, I think they don't like that. That's what it seems like. Oh, nice. Are you going live with it? Or are you filming? Let me show you the piece of wood that I have in mind. This is the yeah, that madrone is crazy wood, dude. It's crazy wood. So this is these are the parts for the mallet for tomorrow. So it's some like super figured walnut. You can see that that's flat, but that just looks like it's not because of the figuring. So it's going to be that. It's going to be the mallet, and then it's going to have. Hold on a second, buddy. So it'll be like that. That'll be the face of it, and then then I'll have a handle, and it'll be like walnut and that. So it'll be a good looking thing, and we're gonna give that away tomorrow on the stream to a subscriber to celebrate the 500 subscribers that we finally got the other day. How many subs do you need to go live? Is it like 100 or something? Yeah, so dude, so once you have that video made of you making that cutting board, yeah, see, Gene just subbed to you, but it's a good community over here. Once you have that video made of your cutting board, just post it in, post a link to it in my community tab, and people will check it out. I'll check it out. I'll go watch it. It's all about the community, dudes. You know? Yeah, I love walnut. That's my favorite. That's my favorite, dude, by far, is the walnut. Always make sure you're wearing a respirator, though. When you're like sanding, when you're sanding and shit and cutting, wear a respirator. But especially important with walnut. There's a few woods that it's like really, really important with, and walnut is one of them because that walnut dust is super bad for your lungs and shit, dude. Oh, I need a shave. But yeah, feel free to post your work in that channel. I know that you're still working on your channel, dude. So you're welcome to post in the community channel. And then, you know, if you see guys in there that you like their work, like Gene posts in there and Harry posts in there, dude, subscribe to them too, because they make cool shit too. That's what it's all about, dude. What am I gonna do? Oh, I still have to get the excess, wipe the excess off. No, you don't need 1,000 to live stream, dude. You need 1,000 to like unlock the full partnership program, but you don't need 1,000 to live stream. Because I don't have 1,000 on live streaming. Dude, look at that piece of wood, bro. Holy cow. I need more of this. That's another thing you can post in there too, is like if you get your hands on like a super gnarly piece of wood or whatever, post it in there. It's like it's all woodworkers hanging out in there, dude. So it's like if you get your hands on a gnarly piece of wood, they'll love to see it, you know. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy, man. It's a crazy piece of. This is like a dense, heavy little piece too. Pretty cool. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all being here. I'm going to hit it. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night, dude, for your chance to win that walnut mallet that I'm going to make on stream, or your choice of that or a bandsaw box. And you know what? I have a bunch of bandsaw boxes made that I could, if you win, I could throw those out and you could choose from one of those too, or the one I make tomorrow. It doesn't matter to me, man. I'm just like stoked to be hosting this like giveaway thing and to like get a piece of my work into somebody's hands that's been helping me out with the channel by subscribing and hanging out. Feels good to me. So looking forward to it, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, and you guys have a good night. Don't forget to check out the community tab, post in there, make friends, share your work. We'll all check it out. Everybody subscribe to each other in there. It'll be good. And guys, subscribe to MRH Woodworking. He needs 100 subscribers so he can go live. So if you're listening, subscribe to him. He's a good dude. All right, you guys. Good night.